We're in Miami Gardens, Florida. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and on the hill in this one, Ryan Pepio. What do we need to know here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what, that's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
So digging in, Matt Holliday. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. And that is out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Foul ball. The pitch. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's in there. Going to count 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, German Marquez. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
For the Rays, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
There's the strike. Yep. And misses inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the next pitch is way outside. Just missed. And that one in the air center field. Doyle makes the grab, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game.
Yeah.
Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs. There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
That misses the zone. 1 and 2 to count. And that skips in the dirt. And there's a ball. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Yandy Diaz now. That one the other way. Walker hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Brandon.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Kim off of first with 2 away. Marquez over to first. And he's back safely. Just missed. Runner on the go. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, 2 outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Carlos Pena. And there's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. To the right side, Helton. Throws to first in time. An acrobatic play to end the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Larry Walker. Pepio back to work. Walker went deep in his most recent game. And there's a foul ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Morel moving under it, hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Ezekiel
So
Tovar.
in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. Ball 1 there. No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back. Yeah, that's fouled off. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Two out, space is empty. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. In and over on the strikeout. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. That one outside, 1-0.
No.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Now 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
That clips the corner.
3-1.
Foul ball there. Right through there, got him. And there's one away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Junior Caminero, batting with one down, takes a strike. Bounced up the middle. Estrada. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Danny Jansen stands in now and watches strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Didn't go. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. Ground ball right side. Estrada tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the DH, Michael Toglia. And that one fouled off.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And strike two. Next one in the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Strike on the outside, and the count is 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Jacob Stallings now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. He swings and fouls one off. Stallings launched a homer in his most recent game. Stallings, a former Gold Glove winner, 35 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2012.
One strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Walker makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
This one in the air. McMahon corrals it. And there are 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there.
Now
they look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ha-Sung Kim. He reached on a walk his first time. Ball 1 low.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
But all these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a foul ball. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Matt Holliday digging in for the Rockies. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Todd Helton digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one in the air. Caminero makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. Still no score. Bottom of the inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy
Diaz.
Ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. Out towards left center. Holliday sizing this one up. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon
Lau at the plate. Walked his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Number 23.
Carlos Pena getting ready to hit. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful
1-0.
when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Next pitch is downstairs. And that one fouled off.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher
Man at
Morel.
first, Christopher Morel. Next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Pena off of first with 2 away.
One, two.
In the dirt, blocked. Next pitch is outside. Fastball is outside. Junior Caminero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. That one 95 to finish him off. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4, no score. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Larry Walker. Pepio back to work. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it is gone. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. The shortstop takes the ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
In the air, right side, low. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Late swing, foul to the left. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus. And he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Tolia at the plate and takes high there. Hard hit left side. Throws to first. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Danny Jansen to hit here. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Man at second. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next pitch is outside. Johnny DeLuca in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Rays down by a run. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now, Johnny DeLuca. Swinging a foul out of play. Runner at second here, one gone.
One.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. Line, and that's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. He's in there.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Kim will hit next. And the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Doyle on the move, brings it in. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one.
Yes.
Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jimmy Herget getting ready to go. Vodnik warming up as well. Lowe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Inside. Ball. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Runner on the go. To the right side, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Lau in the box again, takes a strike. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt. First and second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 2 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Now a chance for Brenton Doyle, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Doyle, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Rays 2 and the Rockies 1.
Now pitching for
Victor
Colorado.
Vodnik on the pitch out of the
Number
pen here.
41.
Just trying to keep this one close
Victor
here,
Vodnik.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be
And leading
Carlos
off for the
Pena,
Rays,
1 for
first
2.
baseman, number 23.
That's in there. And that is strike 1.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting,
Just a blue pit
left
behind
fielder,
third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
At the plate, Christopher Morel. And that one clips the corner. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jimmy Herget getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Going 2 now. And delivers outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Man at first, one away. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. The Rays strand just the one. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. Stepping in, Matt Holliday.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Late with the swing there. Activity in the pen for the Rays. Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Fairbanks also throwing. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And it's even up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lau sends it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Todd Helton. That's in there. Strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next offering is outside. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Oh, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Everything came together for him.
Now
Anytime
batting,
you rip a
right
line drive
fielder,
the other way,
Larry
you feel
Walker.
really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Ryan Pepio will depart. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new
Now
arm.
pitching for the
Garrett
Rays.
Clevenger takes over on the mound.
Number 60.
Well, the best relievers love the
Garrett
opportunity to come in and protect
Clevenger.
the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Larry Walker. He's already homered here in this one. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job
Now
of the pitcher to
batting,
bear down, make the
shortstop,
pitch, get the
Ezekiel
ground ball.
Tovar.
Excellent piece of work.
Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That clips the corner.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Herget.
Now pitching for Colorado.
Well,
Number 44.
one-run game now up for Tampa Bay.
Jimmy
Johnny
Herget.
DeLuca. Up and
That's a ball.
in, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Inside, just missed. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Lowe.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first.
Out.
And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. They say it went.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball. Estrada. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Rays held in check here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
49.
Kevin Kelly.
Kevin Kelly.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for the
game.
Rockies,
Ryan
third
McMahon
baseman,
digs in now.
Ryan McMahon.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. To the right side. Pena takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's Michael Tolia. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter. The bullpen is following suit.
Estrada.
It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Tyro Estrada, the next to hit. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
2 down, nobody on. Little chopper rolls foul. One and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got it. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Colorado.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
58.
8th. Lucas Gilbert.
Lucas Gilbert.
3-4-5
And
due
leading
up
off
for the
for the
home
Rays,
team. To the
designated
plate now
hitter,
for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Diaz.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
We always say
No
it's the best
ball.
pitch in
One
baseball.
strike.
Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next
One
offering
more.
upstairs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They just threw that
One
fastball
ball,
by him,
2 strikes.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And they'll do it again. And that
2-2.
skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him
Ball
away.
3.
The next offering misses.
Full
3
count.
balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle, and that one handled. Fires over to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but
Up
they
next
still
for
get the out.
Rays, second baseman, Brandon.
Now here's the Tampa Bay
Lau.
cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. And immediately
Drive.
pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Kinley also getting ready. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And he grounds one to the right side. Base hit.
Now batting, number 23.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Pena. And the
No,
first pitch
inside.
misses for ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Lau at first, one gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now it's even up. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And ball
Take your
4,
base.
2
Ball 4.
aboard.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher.
2 on, 1
Morel.
out. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
On the line, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now here is Junior Caminero. Golden opportunity right here. That misses,
1-0.
and it's 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Hike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the
2-1.
best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
So they're all loaded up. Outside, and that's ball 3.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
Smash down the left field line. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate. But 2 runs come in on the play.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for Colorado.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Justin
Number
Lawrence.
61.
And this could be a pretty critical
Justin
point in
Lawrence.
this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now it's Jansen to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Inside, and it hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
DeLuca stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. First and second. 2 outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. That one down the line, and foul ball. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Rasmussen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. First pitch misses. Rasmussen in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 70, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Boyle getting loose as well. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. DeLuca makes the ground, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder
Matt Holliday will hit next. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into center and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Now
That's about as textbook as it gets.
17.
Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Todd Helton off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Holliday off of first with 2 away. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.